Hello everyone. So today I want to talk about appearance changes. So you can absolutely manifest any appearance changes you desire to change. Today I'm going to talk about weight loss because I've had a few people asking me about how to manifest weight loss. I have saw a ton of success stories on weight loss. I've manifested weight loss before. And self-concept is going to have a little bit to do with this, so just keep that in mind. You want to have a decent self-concept. You don't need it, but it can make it easier. Self-concept makes anything easier, so I'll add a little bit of self-concept in this video as well. So the first step to manifesting anything is deciding what you want and then using repetition to assume it's already done. So, how do I want my desired body to look? How much do I want to weigh? And then once you got that figured out, of course, you can just use any kind of mental rehearsal, any kind of repetition to create this new belief. Visualizing, affirming, scripting, whatever. I'm going to give examples of affirming and visualizing. But you can also script your affirmations. You can just script them whenever you like if you're a scripter. But you can affirm, I am at my ideal weight. I am so in love with my body. You can get specific with it and say, I weigh 180 pounds or whatever your ideal weight is. You can get super specific with it like that if you'd like. That works great. And just, I love my clothes. I love how my clothes fit. I love my body. And just keep your inner conversations like that also whenever you're not affirming. Visualize already having your desired body. Look in the mirror and see your desired body. You can visualize looking at the size of the pants, the shirt, the swimsuit, whatever piece of clothing that you want. Look at the size. Look at the tag, what size it is, your desired size. So if you want to be a size 4, you're going to see size 4 and put them on, and then look at yourself in the mirror wearing these size 4 jeans. Or you can do that with any size. So you fit in them perfectly. You want to see yourself fitting in these pieces of clothing perfectly. Just see yourself wearing the clothes you want, receiving compliments, and just loving how you feel. You can use photos. You can use vision boards. I don't really do vision boards, but some people do like them. So you can use vision boards. Or you can use like face swap apps to help your subconscious accept this version of you. So if you I'm not sure what kind of app, I don't use them, but I know there are apps out there that you can use to, slim yourself down and actually see yourself as this version of yourself for motivation and to help your subconscious accept this version of you. On my weight loss journey, when I had manifested weight loss before, it was difficult for me to feel confident. So this is one part where self-concept is going to come in. But you don't have to wait to feel confident after losing the weight. You can feel it now, and that is something I had to work on. So I would kind of affirm I am confident and I love my body. My body is perfect. I am perfect the way I am. So I liked saying stuff like that to help me feel more confident and wear clothes I usually wouldn't wear, because before I wasn't very confident in my body, so I would kind of cover myself up. So to gain confidence, I would affirm for confidence. I would affirm for my self-concept. So I'm serious. So work on self-concept and see how much easier it can be to change to your desired self. Self-concept did help me. You don't need it, but it can help you feel more confident. And it can just make it a much smoother ride. Do not obsess over the how, and try not to obsess over the scale. That was also a big one for me. So you got to understand, manifestation is not micromanagement. Your job is the what, your vision, your desire, what you want. That's it. It's the universe's job to handle the how, not ours. Let the universe handle the how and the when. Do not put your awareness on it. Try not to. I know it can be difficult, but let's not make it difficult. Just do not focus on that, okay? That is a huge one. Now, if you're constantly checking the scale, you're kind of affirming it's not here yet. So instead, try to detach and trust it's already unfolding. Use affirming to detach and return to the mindset of already having this desire. Now, it's okay if you want to check the scale. It's fine. But when I went through it, I knew I would get triggered if I didn't see something I like. Just like with anything else in the 3D. if I checked SP social media, or if I checked my bank account and I saw something I didn't like, I was going to get triggered. So if you're able to check the scale, that's fine, do it. But some people, they're going to check it, they're going to get triggered, they're just going to go spiral, and who knows how long that's going to last. They might delay the process. It's not going to ruin the process or anything like that. But, you know, why do that to yourself if you know you're going to get triggered? In my head, it's so much easier for me to not do things I know that are going to trigger me, and instead just, you know, keep affirming and persisting instead of checking the 3D constantly. You can also take aligned action. Some people, when they are manifesting weight loss, they do like to exercise and eat healthier. Now, this is not a must. This is not necessary. You don't have to. But if you want to, you can. But, another but, choose exercise and nutrition routines that feel aligned, not forced. You don't want to try to control the outcome, and that you don't want to go into it thinking, oh, I'm going to work out 5 hours a day and I'm going to starve myself to get this desire faster. Don't do that. But if you feel aligned to, hey, let me eat, like, it's, you know, sometimes we get urges when we're manifesting something. I want to eat a little bit healthier. I want to take a little walk. That's fine. If you feel aligned to do something, do it. But don't try to force it by like starving yourself and over exercising and working out to death. Like, you don't want to do that. You can revise the past if needed. So if you've always struggled with weight loss, or just been a heavier person and you've always struggled trying to lose that weight, revise that story. You can affirm, weight loss has always been easy and natural for me. And whatever your desired body goal is, you can affirm you've always had it. So like, if you want, I have always had a naturally slim figure. I have always naturally had a petite figure. I have always naturally been skinny, thick, hourglass figure, pear figure. I don't know. There's so many you can say. But whatever your desired figure is, your desired body goal is, you can do that. You can even say it with, like, I've always been 180 pounds. Whatever. You kind of get the idea. You can put that in there to revise it. Weight loss has always been easy for me. I've never had an issue with weight gain. Just, you know, kind of revise that old story that you might have a belief with that you've carried for years. But you just want to drop the identity as someone who struggles with weight or is trying to lose weight. You want to let go of that old story. Also, it's very important that whenever you're not consciously affirming or visualizing or doing any specific method, your inner conversations about yourself, you want to keep them on your desired outcome. So my body has already changed. People are starting to notice how I look. I feel so light and beautiful. I feel amazing. I feel confident. I feel better than I have ever felt in my life. I just feel amazing. I know it's working. I know that my body is transforming. I just feel like the version of myself that has the body. You know, keep your inner conversations about what you want. You don't want to start thinking, I'm still fat, I'm still overweight, I'm still unhealthy, this isn't working, I'm not the version of myself who has the ideal body. Try to keep your inner conversations about the desired outcome. You know, I feel so amazing. My body is beautiful. I am beautiful. I always get everything I want. I have my ideal body. I am 180 pounds. You know, keep your inner conversations on the desired outcome. That is so important. Neville Goddard taught that living in the end is the fastest path. So, present moment. Visualize yourself after the change. What do you look like after you have lost the weight? What would you look like? Looking in the mirror. Visualize yourself looking at yourself in the mirror and, you know, feeling joy, gratitude, happy, thrilled because you have your dream body. Hear compliments in your mind, people passing by. Wow, you look amazing. Did you lose weight? You look fantastic. Feel the clothes you want to wear. See the numbers you want to see on the scale. Persist in the assumption that it is already yours. You can, like I've said, imagine standing in the mirror, smiling, feeling powerful, free, and confident. Don't think of it as a fantasy, but as the present truth. But like I said, let go of the story that losing weight is hard for you or impossible for you. The old version of you is a past assumption. Let that shit go. It's not who you are now. Just affirm and persist in the new story, this new body you have. Persist in that assumption that you have it. It is yours. Even if it feels fake, keep going. Because robotic affirming impresses the subconscious. And yes, affirmations can feel fake at first. That's normal. We are rewiring the subconscious, and it could take time. So it's normal for it to feel fake or silly. But eventually, with repetition, we create a new assumption and it starts to feel natural. So if it feels fake or silly or stupid, that's okay. It's working. Detach from the 3D. And when I say detach, I don't mean affirm for it once and let that shit go. Stop caring about it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying detach from the obsession of the outcome, the obsession of the when and the how. Don't obsess over that stuff. The how and the when is not our job, remember? But of course, keep affirming it, persisting for it, always. Don't get discouraged by what you see in the mirror right now. That's just a result of a past assumption. Remember that. Remind yourself of that constantly. The 3D will catch up. You're not manifesting weight loss. You're manifesting a new version of yourself, and your body is conforming to that. Just persist in the new version of yourself who has the new body. Affirm, persist, and receive. It's that simple.